Hey, girl.
Hey.
It's probably just gonna be us on the cameras as usual. Oh, there, look, it is my aunt. Hi, Melanie. My aunt's in Tampa visiting my cousin, so the whole family is here.
Awesome.
Oh, and Nesta, the dog.
My mom's thing was on mute.
We were on mute. Hi, honey.
Hi.
We're all here to get a good workout.
What do we need for today, dear?
Okay, so just we're using mini weights, so light weights today. So I'm using 3s. If you want to use 5, by all means, go for it. I would say probably just for like the kneeling arms and stuff, you could do heavier. For the ab stuff, you probably want to stay lighter so you don't go into your shoulders. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. Your gym is looking good, Andrea. You got everything. Oh, look. Oh, you got those bands. All right. Do you like those? Those are awesome. Yep.
Oh, let's get our bands out.
Yeah.
Do you like those?
Yeah.
Are you using bands, Danielle?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm done. Yeah, those are better than the thinner ones.
Yeah, they have like grippy on the inside. It's like silicone, so they don't move.
Nice.
Yeah, I got them on Amazon. They were like $10.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're stacked with your gym stuff. I like it.
Thanks. I used Bruno to set it up as my model.
Right. He's your assistant. Okay, guys, we're gonna get started in about 2 minutes. I'm just gonna give people a second to get in.
Danielle, I'm taking off the camera because you'll only see the ceiling.
Turn it down, and then I could actually see you. Yeah, there, I can see you guys. See?
Okay.
She never, Marlene, she never lets us see her usually. She likes to be mysterious.
Oh, we can put, yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm going to mute everyone. We're going to get started in about a minute. So again, if you're just joining us, all you need is a mat, a set of light weights. If you don't have light weights, you can use water bottles, soup can, like the beginning of quarantine. I know it's still hard to find weights online, unfortunately. So we're gonna start laying down on our mat so you can get comfy. Don't take a nap though. Okay, guys, we're gonna get started. If you see me get up, it's just to let someone else into class. So Danielle, if I don't know you, we're doing today Pilates with light weights. So again, if you just joined us, we're using light weights, meaning 2s, 3s, 5s, max, if you wanna get crazy. If anything feels uncomfortable in your shoulders and it's too much for you at any point, you can drop the weights. Not because it's uncomfortable, but if you're in pain. Cool? So let's start laying all the way down onto your mat. And bring your weights into either hands. Just let your head go down to the mat and extend the legs nice and long for a moment. And just let's get into some Pilates breathing. So let yourself feel the energy running from your toes all the way up through the crown of your head. Take a big deep inhale for me. As you exhale, I want you to think of exhaling in and up. Instead of exhaling out and in like you would do in yoga, in Pilates you breathe in and up, which means like you have a corset around your waist. Think tiny little waist the whole time. If you keep it tiny during this 55 minutes, maybe you'll stay tiny. Take one more big deep inhale. And up. Now bring your knees to a tabletop position. Arms go up above your hips, pulling up your head and your shoulders go together to the purr. You extend the legs straight up to 45, squeezing the belly, and then bend your knees back in. Again, press it out and bend it in. You have a little point in your toes. Just a fist distance between those toes, heels are glued together, eye gaze on your core. Now, especially because we have those weights today, I want you to really make sure you're relaxing the shoulders, not letting them inch up to your ears. You have 2 more. Next time you extend the legs stay long. You're going to parallel your feet, zip them together, point the toes, and bend your knees, and press the legs back out. So same thing we were doing, but this time your knees, heels, and toes are all the way together. Shoulders are relaxed. Arms are still above the hips. So those weights should be starting to feel a little heavier than they did that first rep. Extend the legs nice and long, you hold, flex the feet strongly. You inhale to bend the knees, exhale, push it away. Again, inhale, bend, exhale, press it away. 2 more, like you're pushing those heels through the wall in front of you. Next time you extend the legs, hold. Inhale, point your toes, exhale, flex the feet, the legs stay straight. Inhale, point, relax those shoulders for me, exhale, flex. You have 3, flex, 2, flex, last 1. Hold the point your toes, pull up another inch through the upper abs, bend your knees, relax your head for a moment, put those weights down. Make sure you're still holding on to them, you're not getting rid of them yet. So, knees are gonna stay at a tabletop position. We're not gonna do the 100 today because it's hard to kind of pump those arms with weights if you have heavier than 2 pounds. So you're gonna curl up your head, neck, and shoulders, hold, and then extend the legs out to 45 if you can. You can stay at tabletop if you need to. As you inhale, your arms go up to 90. As you exhale, let your hands go back towards your hips. This is our variation of the 100 today. Again, inhale, arms go up to 90. Exhale, push those arms toward your hips, curl up higher after deep look. If you need to keep the knees bent, knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees at tabletop, totally fine. Try to challenge yourself today. If you've never tried 45, go for it. Unless you have discomfort in the lower back, that's where I want your legs. The last time, friends. Arms go back by your hips, you hold, you crawl up another inch, 1 more inch, hold, hollow the belly, 3, 2, 1, bend your knees, relax your head, nice job. So, for our variation of the roll up today, your feet are gonna stay onto the mat where your knees bend. Arms are gonna go up to 90 degrees. You're gonna curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. So think of like a little crunch. You're just to the tips of your shoulder blades, no higher than that. Your arms are gonna stay straight. You reach the arms back in line with your ears. Curl up another inch, hold. Exhale, relax the head, neck, and shoulders. So that very last moment, you should feel like those upper abs right by underneath your sternum, right by the top of your ribs. Your abs should be on fire. Again, curl up head, neck, and shoulders. You hold. Arms reach back, biceps in line with your ears. This time, you're gonna give me 3 crunches. 2 and 1. You hold the lift. You curl up another inch and suck in your belly a little bit deeper. Exhale, relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Nice job. 1 more time. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. You hold. You reach your biceps back in line with your ears. This time we have 5 crunches. 4, 3, 2. You hold. Can you curl up another inch? Can you suck in your belly and make it a little tighter? 3, 2, 1. Relax everything. Nice job. So your arms are going to go down by your hips for the roll over today. So if you cannot go overhead, you just give me a little hip lift at the top. Pressing into the weights, your hands stay on top of them, the weights are staying down, not worry. You're gonna take your legs up and overhead. Once you get there, open up your legs hip distance apart, flex the feet, and slowly melt it down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Legs go all the way down, legs come together to 45, go up and overhead, open the legs the width of your hips, flex the feet, and slowly lower it all the way down. Legs go back to 45, legs come together. 1 more time like this, you go up and overhead, open up the legs the width of your hips, flex your feet, and slowly melt it down 1 foot at a time. This time, the legs stay at 45, hip distance apart. You go up and overhead like that, legs come together. Flex the feet, slowly melt it down, create space between your chin and your chest. Lower down, legs are together. Open up the legs, hip distance apart. You go up and overhead again, pushing those hands into the weight. Legs come together, slowly melt it down. Last time, friends. Go all the way up and overhead, lift the feet, you got it. Last time. Legs come together, flex the feet, and slowly melt it down all the way to the mat. Legs go down, arms are gonna go up with the weights for our 1 leg circle. Relax the shoulder, so make sure that your weights are not above the shoulders, they're right underneath your shoulders, so relax. Flex the left foot, keep your right leg up to 90, point that right toe. Circle the right leg towards your body, and the leg comes back to 90. It goes around the midline. At the top, think of like an exclamation point at the top of the circle, drawing the abs in deeper. So it's like you're tracing a circle on the ceiling from your hip socket. It's not from your knee, not your ankle. Reverse that circle. You get around it, again around it. You have 3, Strong flex in the left foot to anchor you. The last one, you hold. Flex that right foot, lower the leg halfway down to 45. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders, hold it there. Take your torso up a little, back a little. Again, up a little, back a little. So you're activating the upper abs. Hold the lift, don't move the torso. Bend your right knee in, flex and push it away. Inhale to bend, exhale, press it away. Nice job, guys. In 2 more. We're gonna combine the 2 movements. I like Marlene and Amir saying up and back. And again, pull it in, reach away. Upper and lower abs, you have 3. You have 2. The last one, lower the right leg down, left leg kicks up, head is down, arms go up to 90. Right now your left toe, so the leg around and up. You're flexing the right foot nice and strong. Every time the left leg goes up to 90, it's like a little exclamation at the top of the circle. You zip your abs in a little bit more. 2 more. At the top, reverse it. Take it out a little, in a lot. So depending on the flexibility in your hip and your hammies, your circles might be a little smaller, a little bigger. At the top, you hold, flex the left foot, lower the leg halfway down to 45, hold. Pull up head, neck, and shoulders, torso lifts up a little, back a little. Pushing strongly through that right heel. Can you pull your shoulders away from the ears a little deeper? Hold the lift, don't move the torso. The left knee comes in, exhale, press it away. So activating the lower abs to pull the knee in. 2 more till we combine the 2 movements. It's a double crunch. Everything comes in, make nose to that left knee. You have 3, 2, last one, lower the left leg down, arms go up. We're gonna do 1 transitional roll up to come up, flexing the feet, curl up head, neck, and shoulders, reach all the way to the toes. Let your head go heavy, just go for that stretch for a moment. Then scoot yourself forward to the front edge of your mat. So we're gonna leave the weights to the side of the mat and not move them for rolling like a ball. So scoot your booty forward, hands go to the front of your ankles. If you need to, your hands can go behind your thigh. Behind your quads, so the back side of your thighs if you need to. So balance on your tailbone, looking into your core. Feet are 2 inches off the mat. You're gonna rock back to the tips of your shoulder blade. Hold at the top, balancing using your core. Again, rock it back, lift it up and hold. So when you come to the top, it's tempting to straighten your back. I want you to keep that C curve, that ball shape, the whole time. Again, rock it back and up. A little faster we flow. It's back and up. You're massaging the spine on your mat. You have 3. You got it. 2. The last one. Balance at the top, you hold. Without letting your feet drop, reach down and go get your pair of weights. You're gonna extend your arms straight in front of you, your knees are still bent. Extend the left leg nice and long. You're gonna lower slowly with control to the tips of your shoulder blades. Eye gaze down your belly. Switch the legs, hold. You switch and hold. Inner thighs are brushing. 1 more time. And now we flow a little faster. It's an inhale, inhale, exhale. Exhale, looking great, girls. You have 3, 2, and 1. Knees come to tabletop. Lower your head down for 1 quick second. Deep breath, head comes back up. Now, without moving the lower body, as you inhale, your arms go to 90. We're going to bring up double leg stretch. As you exhale, press your hands past your hips and pull up higher. You inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, pull up higher. So think upper abs, like a little crunch. Now, arms go by your hips. Lower body. You inhale to extend the legs. Exhale, bend your knees past tabletop towards your chest. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time like this. We combine the 2 movements. Inhale, arms up like long. Exhale, press your arms down and move in. You inhale, exhale. Nice work. Inhale, exhale. Final 3, 2, last one. Arms up to 90, legs up to 90 for scissors. Flex the feet, lower the left leg to 45, pull the right leg towards the weights 2 times, switch the leg, go pulse, pulse, and switch. You got it, feel those hamstrings getting looser. You have 3, 2, last one, legs up, lower your head down for 1 quick moment. Big deep breath. Curl up, head, neck, and shoulders. Lower lip. Flex the feet, the leg lower. 3, 2, 1. Point to lift on 1. You would always slightly bend your knees if you need to. Only go so low as you feel no discomfort in the lower back. The arms go with the legs. Arms and legs lower. 3, 2, 1. Point to lift on 1. Arms lower with the legs. And lift. 2 more. Last one. Bend your knees, lower your feet down to the mat. Head goes down for one component. Our variation of crits class today is penguin crunches. Arms go above your hips. Curl up, head, neck, and shoulders. Start lifting up a little, back a little with the torso. Up a little, back a little. Walk your feet together if you can. It makes it harder than hip distance apart. Flip your hand palms are facing towards each other. Reach to the right heel and left heel. So actually try to tap your weight to the heel. So if you bring your feet together, it makes it harder because you have further to reach. If they're hip distance apart, a little bit easier, not as far. You want to feel like your waist is getting smaller with each twist. You have 4, 3, 2 more each side. Last one. Relax everything. Put your weights down for a moment. Take your arms back. Go for that stretch. Let your ribs just splay out. When you are ready, your legs are going nice and long on the mat. Arms go up, chin to the chest. You're going to roll all the way up to come up, reaching for the toes. So let's open up your feet, the width of your mat. We're going to not use the weight for our next 2 exercises. So sitting up nice and tall, arms are straight in front of you, hands and wrists are in line with shoulders. So I want to see your back look like you're up against the wall. You're going to take a big deep inhale like I just hold your head up to the ceiling. You exhale, reach up and over like there's a beach ball in front of your belly. Now hold it there, pull your abs back, pull your shoulders away from the ears, and then sit up tall like your back up against the wall. Again, big deep inhale. Exhale, reach up and over, pulling those shoulders away from the ears, feeling that stretch in your hamstrings and that scoop in the belly. You reset. Again, big deep inhale. Exhale, reach up and over. Nice work. You look so good. We're getting good, Andrea. It's fun Monday. And Amy, sit up nice and tall one more time. Big deep inhale. Exhale, reach up and over. Now sit up nice and tall. Arms go to a T position. You're going to twist your torso to the right. Take your left pinky finger towards that right pinky toe. Now push your right hand back. Lift it up a little bit higher. Pull that left hip back a little bit so you feel that stretch in your mid-back and the hamstring. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale to twist. Exhale, reach, hold. Push that left hand back. Anchor the right hip. Come back to center. Twist and reach. One more time, slow to the left. Now keep the integrity of what we did slow. We flow. You twist and reach. Again, twist and reach. Keep those hips stacked. One leg should never be looking like it's getting longer than the other. You got this. One more time to the right. Last to the left. Bring your arms down and roll your shoulders back. So let's come onto your knees. I'm going to face toward you. You can stay facing whatever direction you like. We're going to do some kneeling arms before we move on. So we're going to start taking your left leg forward. You're going to take your weights. I'm going to make like an X with them, and you're going to hold on to both weights in your right hand for counterbalance. So if this is too much for you to be on the knee, you can do it standing. So left hand to your hip, just relax the shoulder. You're going to start hammer curling the right arm. So weight to the top of the right shoulder and slowly lower down. So I don't want to see the right elbow swinging forward. Breathe. I like that I have the 2 variations at the Conforti household, kneeling and standing. Make sure you're breathing. If it's too much, keep your hand on your hip and just bring your arm down, whatever feels good to you. Now we're going to add on from here. You're going to make this a hammer curl to a shoulder press. Bend the right elbow, slowly resist it down. Curl, press, bend, slow resist. So if it's too much to do the shoulder part with both the weights and you need to drop it down to one weight, I'm okay with it. Think always, do I want to modify or do I need to? If it's a need, I'm all good for modifications. If it's just because you're tired, no, we don't do that. 2 more. Next time, you extend the arm all the way up to the sky. You're gonna give me a tricep press. The weight goes behind your head, and then push it back up. So don't let your elbow start veering over to the left. You wanna keep the elbow completely stable. So we're on one knee because it forces you to engage your core, make sure you're not rocking in the torso. Inhale to bend, exhale, push. Beautiful. You have 4, 3, 2 more, nice work. Last one, push it all the way up. Bend your elbow, bring your weights down, and roll that right shoulder back. So we're gonna switch out the legs and arms. You're gonna take your weights into your left hand. Right leg's gonna go forward, right hand to your hip. So sit up nice and tall for me. Just start hammer curling with that left arm whenever you're ready. Make sure you're pushing through that right heel to stay anchored so that all your weight is not on your back knee. Breathe. So let these light weights feel heavy. The more you pull the elbow into your ribs and work with control, contracting the bicep, the more you're gonna feel it. If you're just swinging the weights, not gonna feel anything. And what's the point in doing that? Now we're gonna add on from there. You're gonna make it a hammer curl, shoulder press, bend the elbow, slowly lower the weight down. Again, bend, shoulder press, bend, slow extend. Again, curl, press, bend, resist. Beautiful. Think of what you're working from. Don't just think about getting right to the shoulder press. Make sure that you're still working that hammer curl, bicep curl position. 2 more. Then we got triceps on deck. Extend the arm all the way up, hold. Bend your elbow. Weight disappears behind your head and push it back up. So you're not changing the rotation of your arm, you're keeping it just how it was with that shoulder press. Really feel that back side of your arm working. If you need to, you can always take your right hand and hold on to that arm, make sure it doesn't get funky. Sometimes our body tries to help us and cheat. We don't want that. You have 4, press, exhale, 3, 2 more, you got this. Last one, press the arm all the way up, bend the elbow, bring your arm down, roll the shoulders back, nice work. So let's come onto your knees facing towards your mat, take your weights to the side, you're not gonna use them for the next part. We're gonna lay all the way down to your squat. So lay yourself onto your belly, your hands are gonna be right underneath your forehead, make a pillow with your hands. So I'm gonna talk to you, that's why my head is up. Your head is down. Just enjoy this moment of relaxation. Nobody's gonna fall asleep, right? Not yet. So let your hips melt into your mat. Belly button is lifted by drawing your abs in. Push your toes into the mat so much that your kneecaps lift. So you are very active through the lower body. Your toes never lift for the exercise. Hands stay glued to your forehead. You're gonna take a big deep inhale, floating up the head, the neck, the heart, it's a back extension. Hold. Exhale, lengthen to lower. Again, big deep inhale, float up the head, the neck, the heart, and hold. Now imagine I'm holding onto your elbows. Can I lift you up another inch? Exhale, lengthen to lower. One more time, big deep inhale, float up the head, the neck, the heart, and hold. Now extend your arms straight in front of you. Lift everything, your chest another inch, your toes stay glued to the mat. Exhale, lower it down, take your hands to the mat, and press yourself back to an active breath pose. So like a child's pose, your toes are touching, your knees are wide. Just let your forehead rest on the mat for a moment. I want you to push your hands into the mat real actively as you pull your shoulders down your back. You feel that strong stretch in the lats, the lower back, and the whole side body. Take one more big deep inhale. Exhale, we're gonna take your weights back into your hand and come onto your elbows. So you're just gonna plant your hand right on top of your weights for me. So one hand in front of the other, elbows are on the mat. You're pushing the elbows in to lift you up. So I want you also to use your weights, push your hands into them to lift your core and chest up a little bit more. Single leg kicks. We start by kicking your right leg to your booty 2 times, reach it back. Left leg, kick, kick, reach. This is really good for stretching out the hamstrings. So just because we're doing something with the lower body, don't forget about the torso and your posture. And now we flow a little faster. It's a kick, 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 kick. Reaching those legs away on the way out. You have 3, 2, last one each side. Lay yourself down, pushing the weights away to the top edge of your mat, onto your right cheek. Walk your hands up onto your back, hand over hand towards your bra line. Legs come together. You're gonna kick both legs towards your booty. 3, 2, 1. Press your toes, reach your hands back to your toes, look straight ahead, lay on your left cheek. Kick, kick, kick. Press the toes, reach those arms back, land the right cheek. Kick, kick, kick. Press the toes, reach those arms back, open up the chest. Last time. Kick, kick, kick. Press the toes, reach those arms back, release your hands like you're flying. Bring your arms to a T, arms straight in front of you. Exhale, lower it down. Press back one last time to that rest pose for me. Now, once you're there, flip your hand palms up to the sky. So you're pushing your fist into the mat. Imagine I'm holding your hands before COVID, when I was allowed to hold your hands, and pulling those arms forward. Pull your shoulders back and down. Now, if I tried to hold your hand, you'd be like, hey, get away from me. So let's come onto your back. Take your weights for me. So they're to the side of your mat and they're ready to go. So we're gonna lay yourself all the way down onto your back now for our shoulder bridge. So weights are gonna go into your hands. We're gonna add a little upper body today to our bridging work. So start for me with your arms up to 90 degrees. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Walk your feet so that they are hip distance apart, parallel like the number 11. Pushing both your heels and toes into the mat. Take a big deep inhale, tucking your tail, bridging your hips all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, melt your spine down to the mat, upper back, middle back, lower back. When your tail meets the mat, you're right back up. Let that roll down of your spine feel nice. Like you're releasing a little bit of tension with every vertebra that lowers. Vertebrae is plural. Vertebra lessons in anatomy from Danielle. Last time, lift your hips, slowly lower the hips all the way down. Now this time, you're gonna take your hands towards your hips, they're hovering. Give me a little crunch. Lower your shoulders, lower your head down. Your arms are gonna reach all the way back. 3, 2, 1. Your weights are landed on the mat. Lift your hips up to a bridge. Lower the hips slowly down to the mat. When your hips meet the mat, your arms go up towards your hips, going up head, neck, and shoulders. You have a crunch. Lower the shoulders down, lower the head down, your arms reach back. You get that stretch in your lats. When the weights meet the mat, lift your hips back up. Beautiful. Lower the hips down. Arms go up to 90, then back by your hips. This time, give me 3 crunches. 2 and 1. Lower the shoulders, lower the head down, reach those arms back. When your weights meet the mat, push your shoulders into the mat to lift your hips all the way up. Lower the hips back down. Arms go back up to 90, back towards your hips. This time, you have 5 crunches. 4, 3, 2. Lower the shoulders and head down. Arms reach back slowly with control. When your shoulders and fists meet the mat, press into the shoulders to lift the hips up. Slowly melt the hips down. Arms go back to 90, back towards your hips. This time you have your final 8 crunches. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the shoulders down, lower the head down one more time. Reach those arms all the way back. Pressing the shoulders into the mat. Lift your hips all the way up. Now keep your hips lifted. Flex your feet. So the heels are down, your toes are up. Pull your right knee into a tabletop position. Knee in line with the hip, ankle in line with the knee. Lower the right heel down. Stay on the right side. Lower. So this feels a little different with the arms like this, right? You don't have as much assistance. I want you to really push the shoulders into the mat. Make sure you're reaching the arms long, like someone's pulling your arms back to the wall behind you. Don't get tight. Lower the right heel to the mat. Lift your hips higher, left knee pulls in and lowers. Beautiful. Keep pressing through the right heel to keep you lifted through the right glute. Keep reaching the arms long, but pulling the shoulders down your back at the same time. I know I'm asking so much on this Saturday morning. Lower the left heel down, lift your hips a little higher. right knee comes in, lower the right heel, and left, we're alternating. It's right and left. You have 4, 3, 2, last one, lower the left heel, pulse your hips to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower your hips down, arms go up, curl up head, neck, and shoulders, release the weights, lower your head down, and take a breath, roll those shoulders back, nice work. So we're gonna come onto your right knee, we're gonna do some kneeling side kicks today. So, come kneeling, facing towards me, bring your weights in front of your mat. So we're gonna start right hand down, extend the left leg nice and long. So if you would like an added challenge today, the weight can go in your left hand and reach it up to the sky. If that's too much for you, weight can go onto your hip if you wanna add a little something, or you can just get rid of the weight completely. So start by flexing the left foot, left heel lines up with your left hip. Left arm goes up to the sky if you can. You're lifting strongly through that right oblique. You're gonna start by kicking that left leg forward and then point to reach it back. You kick it forward, point to reach it back. So you're not gonna go as far as usual if we weren't on our knee on this, because it's a lot harder, right? And I wanna see control. Now find home base, left heel lines up with the hip, little circles up and around. Keep breathing, looking so good. Reverse those circles up and around. Nothing's moving but the leg, everything's staying in control. Now hold the leg back in center, point the toe, lower it down, squeeze to lift. You lower, squeeze to lift. Down, squeeze to lift. You have 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, you hold the lift. Take your weight onto your hip for now, roll the shoulder back. Inhale to pull the knee into your chest, exhale, flex and press. You inhale to pull it in, exhale, flex and push it away. Pull it in, press away. Think abs to pull it in, glutes to press away. You have 3, 2 more. Last one, you hold the leg nice and long, extend the arm, pulse that leg up to the sky with a flex foot for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the leg down, carefully put the weight down for a moment, take that left arm up and over, stretch, keep pushing through the left heel, turn yourself onto all 4s for me, my friends. So, weight is gonna go behind your left knee. If this is too uncomfortable for you, don't use the weight. Give it a shot before you say, no, I can't, at least give it a shot. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees are directly underneath your hips. So you're gonna flex the left foot, which is of course most important. Lift the heel up to the sky, and then pull the knee back in line with the right knee. Again, push it up, resist it in. As you push the heel to the sky, be conscious that you are not arching. It's tempting to do that if you have a little natural arch in your back especially. Make sure you're breathing. Don't just let the legs swing. Work with control. Think of your stamping your footprint all the way up to the ceiling. Now hold the left knee in line with the right, take your knee to the side, resist it in. I want you squeezing into the weight to hold on to it. Don't lose it. Check in with your weight. Are you leaning too much to the right? Can you push your into that left arm a little bit? I know that's hard because we were holding that weight up, so that left arm may be a little tired. Don't let it do funky things. Now we're going to combine the 2 movements. You're going to push the heel to the sky, knee to knee, take it to the left. You push it up, bring it in, and open. Beautiful. Up, left, alternating. In 15 seconds, we're going to get rid of the weight and finish out with just body weight on this side. You got it. Almost there. Your right butt cheek should be screaming at you a little bit because we've been working it by keeping it stable. Now get rid of that weight carefully, put it to the side real quick, extend that left leg behind you, point the toe. cross the leg to the right, squeeze to lift it in center. Cross, squeeze to lift. Should feel maybe a little better than with the weight, maybe not. You got it. As you cross and lift, pull your abs in deeper. In 5 seconds, we hold in center. Hold in center, flex the foot, pulse the heel to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the knee down, push your butt back for a moment, shake out your wrists and shoulders, whatever you need to do. Guess what? We get to do all that on the other side. Good luck. So we're gonna start kneeling. Weight is in your right hand, left knee is down, right leg goes to the side, left hand goes down. So this might feel very different for you on this side. So take your right arm up to the sky, right heel lines up with the hip. You're gonna start by kicking it forward, point to reach it back. It's a flex, forward, point to reach it back. So it's also harder on the second side because our brain knows what's coming. So try to just stay in the moment. Don't think about what you did before. Don't think about what's coming. Just go with it. Breathe. Think about something that makes you real happy. Maybe it's this, but feel good after. Now hold in center, flex the foot, little circles, up and around. Breathe, keep the height, reverse those circles, up and around. Lift. 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg reaching nice and long, point the toe. Take it down and up. Resist it down, squeeze to lift. Lower and lift. Almost there, you got this. You have 4, pressing through that left oblique. Last one like this, take your weight to your right hip, relax that right shoulder, bend your right knee in, flex and push the heel forward. Pull it in, press away. Pull it in, long neck for me, press away. Try not to look down, don't look at the foot, it's there. 4, 3, 2 more, almost done, you got this. Last one, you hold the leg long, arm goes up, flex the foot, pulls up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee down, breathe, nice job. So sorry, you gotta be muted and do the weight behind your right knee. So you did this before, you're gonna do this again, you know what's coming. So let's start, hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips, flex the foot, right knee goes up, resist it in, heel to the sky. So as you get sweaty, that weight might be slipping a little bit. If you have shorts on, like me, maybe not. Breathe through it. Try to keep your form. That left glute is on fire. That's the good stuff. That's what you want. If it's not, squeeze a little tighter. Take that right knee to the side. Resist it in. Open it out and in. Try to get that height, but really focus on also squeezing into the weight to activate the hamstring, the whole backside of your leg, not just the glute. The stronger your hammy, the faster you'll be if you're a runner, but also the higher you'll be if all you care about is the vanity part of it. We're gonna combine the two, press it up, open it to the side. You press, shoulders back, abs in. One of each, alternating. Nice long neck. Last time you're doing this. In 15 seconds, the weight is going away. And we finish with that body weight series. 10 seconds. Home stretch. Take that weight carefully out of your right leg. Extend that right leg, point the toe, cross, squeeze to lift in center. When you come to center, get that leg up to the sky. Get some height. Try to cross a little further to the left to feel that whole IT band on the right side. As you feel nice, nice-ish. In 10 seconds, we pulse in center to finish. Then we get a nice good stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Hold in center, pulse it up for 8, 7. Flex that foot. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee down. Breathe. Nice job. So let's lay on to your back for me. For a little stretch. So hug both your knees into you. Just rock from side to side for a moment. Right ankle goes in front of the left knee and take your hands behind that left thigh. Now as you pull that left knee in, use your right elbow to push the right knee away. You can even use your right hand if you want a little bit more. You just feel that stretch all the way through that right glute. Now keep your hands behind the left thigh. Rock up to a seated figure 4 stretch. Take your hands all the way back behind you. Now scooch your butt forward. Keep the right ankle in front of the left thigh. Push your right knee forward. Sit up a little taller. If you want, you can let your head fall back. Just let that feel nice. Breathe. If you're not feeling this, you might need to scooch your butt a little more forward or keep pushing the right knee. Externally rotate a little bit more. Now carefully take your hands behind the left thigh. Rock yourself back. Uncross your legs. Left ankle goes in front of the right thigh. Now take your hands behind that right thigh. Just let your head relax. Use the left elbow to push the left knee away. You can even use your left hand if you want a little more. I was way tighter on the right side. I don't know about you. So notice the difference. One side's a little tighter than the other. Totally normal. When you're ready, rock up to a seated position. Take your hands back behind you. Scooch your booty forward. Flex the left foot and push that left knee forward. Let your head fall back if you'd like. Just breathe. Sit up nice and tall through the chest. Take one last inhale, one last exhale. Push the left knee away. Hands will be behind your right thigh. Rock back, uncross your legs. Let's extend your legs nice and long than that. Guess what time it is? Teaser time. So that's why we came here, right? So good news. The weights actually assist you a little bit in getting up there. Once you're there, it can be a little more challenging than certain things. So let's start with your weights in your hands. If the weights are too much for anyone, you can get rid of them. So we're going to start with your arms up to 90 degrees. And teaser is balancing on your tailbone in that V shape. Chin to the chest, teaser up, lifting your legs, lifting your torso. Now once you're there, if you cannot keep your back straight, you can bend your knees slightly if you need to. Now hold it there, flip your hand palms up to the sky, bend your elbows back behind you, and reach the arms forward like a little row. Bend and reach. Every time you extend your arms, nice and good, lift your chest a little bit higher. Last one, extend the arms, hold. Lift your arms up another inch, lift your leg up another inch, lower down in a 5 count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your arms all the way back behind you for a moment. So, guess what? 1 down, 2 to go. Arms up to 90, chin to the chest. Let's teaser up, round 2. Now hold it there, relax the shoulders, flip your hand palms up to the sky. This time, frog the legs in, push it away. That's too much, just hold the teaser. The bigger the frog, the harder it is. 2 more. Last one. Lengthen the legs, hold. 5 counts to lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels and head, lower at the same time. Reach those arms back. Bring your arms all the way down by your hips. Roll the shoulders back for a moment. Last time, best time, yes you can. Arms up to 90 degrees. Chin to the chest, final teaser it up. They come up, you got it. Hold it there, put your hand palms up to the sky. This time, combine the 2. Frog as you bend, push it away. Bend, press away. Let me see that beautiful posture. Nice work, looking so pretty. Last one, arms and legs long, you pull, let me see your prettiest teaser of the day, and smile. Lower the legs and reach for the toes. Put your weights to the side for a moment. And take your hands to the arches of your feet if you can. Now just let your head go heavy as far as you can reach on those feet. Now pop your knees up a little bit so you have a slight bend. I want you to look straight ahead, looking up the collarbones wide as you inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs. Let your head go heavy. Inhale, bend the knees slightly. Exhale, straighten the legs. Let your head go heavy. Nice work. Last one. Let your head go heavy, just breathe. Imagine someone is pressing on the small of your back. You're getting an inch closer towards the knees. Sit yourself up and roll the shoulders back. So we're gonna come on to your hands and knees for me, and we're gonna do some bird dogs. So we're gonna start with your weight in your right hand. Left hand is to the side of your weight, and you're right underneath the shoulders. So both hands are under the shoulders, knees underneath your hips, just like how we were set up for a little folder or glute series. So this time you're gonna start for me, reaching the left leg back and finding your balance. Now draw your abs in. We're gonna make it a little harder. Keep the weight in your right hand and extend that arm forward. If it's too much, get rid of the weight. Now pull your right elbow in towards the left knee, look at it, and then extend it. You pull it in, scooping, rounding, as you extend straight into the back. Pull it in and straight. Beautiful. As you extend, make sure you're not arching. 2 more. Last one, left leg, right arm are reaching, hold, pulse them up to the side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, carefully put the weight down, put it to the side, to your left hand. Now just shake out that left shoulder, probably a little tired from holding you up. You're gonna start with the weight in your left hand, right leg is gonna go back, lift it up, find your balance. One side's gonna feel a little different than the other. Now take that left arm forward, you're gonna pull the left elbow into the right knee, like a little crunch, reach everything away. Maybe pull it in. So if you're doing this mindlessly, this feels like nothing, but why would you want to do that? I want to see you really pulling in and then really focusing on holding the core even more as you straighten everything. So feel that crunch happen as you come in, and then feel the abs stay tight as you extend. 2 more. Last one, left arm, right leg, reach, pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, put that hand down and press it back. Beautiful. So we're gonna stay on all fours. The weight is gonna go back into your right hand. So we're gonna start holding on to it and turn your toes under. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. Now I want you to start by lifting your knees 2 inches off the mat. We're gonna row the right elbow up and down. If that's too much for you, get rid of the weight or just hold in that bear crawl position. Join me. 3, 2, 1. Knees are off, back to straight row. 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4. Hips facing the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully put the knees down. Shake out your wrists. Not easy. So the goal is to not let yourself teeter to one side more than the other. Easier said than done. So toes are down. Get yourself ready. Weight is in the left hand. Turn your toes underneath. Come 2 inches off the mat. Lift the row 8 times. 7. Eye gaze to the side of the right hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. Nice work. So weights are going to go to the side for the moment. You're going to come onto your elbows for me to a forearm plank. So when you are ready, or ready or not, shall I say, let's take your knees off of the mat and hold. Now find that plank position, hike your hips up, and then come back to that plank. Hips go up, back to the plank. Beautiful. So I want you to focus, as you come back to the plank for me, they are activating the core even deeper. The upper body should really be feeling this right now, as well as the core. Make sure as you come back to the plank, you're not dipping into the lower back, meaning that your hips aren't dipping. You have 15 seconds, yes you can. Breathe. Home stretch. Shoulders down the back. Hold that plank. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Press it back. Nice work. So good. Just breathe. So we're going to come on to your right hip for me. Right hip is on the mat. We're gonna do some side plank work. So side plank can either be leg stacked, that's hardest, leg staggered, left leg in front of the right, or you can be here, right knee bend. That's the easiest. Still not easy, but you got this. So we're gonna not use the weights for this. We're gonna be on your right elbow to start. When you are ready or not, extend that left arm up to the sky, find your side plank, hold. Keep looking forward, tap your right hip to the mat, and lift. Tap and lift, like a string is pulling the left hip up to the sky. You have 3, 2, and 1. You hold, left arm goes underneath, thread the needle, and lift. 3, 2, and 1. You hold, take that left arm up and over, stretching out the side body. Lower the right hip down, push yourself up to a seated position. Bend your knees, knee over knee, shin over shin for a mermaid. So left hand to the left ankle, right bicep glues to your ear. Take a big deep inhale, sitting taller. Exhale, reach up and over for 3, 2, 1. Feeling that stretch in the side body on your right. Big deep inhale to sit tall. Exhale, reach up and over. 3, 2, and 1. Let that feel nice. One more time. Now hold it there. Look underneath your right armpit. Can you push your right hip down a little bit more, maybe deepen that stretch as you exhale? Bring yourself all the way up to the arms. Take your right hand out about 6 inches. Bend the right elbow, hovering the forearm. Left arm reaches up and over. Now hold it there. Can you push your left butt cheek down a little bit more as you reach that left arm a little deeper? Bring your arms up. Take your arms back behind you. Legs go in front of you. Swing the legs around for your side plank on the other side. So left elbow's gonna go down. One more time. Yes, you can. You gotta be even. So legs are stacked or staggered, whatever you did on that other side. I'm gonna see it again. Right arm goes up. Find that side plank. Left hip taps and lifts. Again, tap and lift. You have 3, 2, and 1. You hold, thread the needle. Right arm goes underneath your ribs and reach. Follow that hand with your eyes. That twist is happening from your core, not your hips. 2 more. The last one, right arm goes up. Go for that stretch. Left hip down, sit yourself up, mermaid on the other side. So take your right hand to your right ankle, knee over knee, shin over shin, left arm goes up. Inhale, exhale, reach 3, 2, and 1. Let that feel good. Inhale to sit tall, exhale, reach 3, 2, and 1. Last time. Now hold the reach for me, stay there. Look underneath that left armpit. Can you maybe feel that stretch a little deeper from the lat all the way down to your hip? Come all the way up to your arms. Walk that left hand out about 6 inches. Bend the elbow, let the forearm hover. Right arm reaches up and over, hold. Push your right butt cheek down a little bit deeper, just 3. Take one more big deep inhale, big deep exhale. Bring yourself all the way up and roll the shoulders back. So we're gonna come all the way up to standing to finish with your roots for me. So let's stand nice and tall. We are still awake and alive, right? So we're gonna take your weights into your hand. Find a Pilates stance for me. So a Pilates stance is a fist distance of the toes, heels together, toes apart. So start with your arms by your side. We're just gonna start with a lateral raise and lower. So just to a T, lift and lower. Keep your core engaged. Only go so high that the shoulders stay down, so hands never go above your shoulders. One more time. Hold at the tops of the T, rotate up and down. Rotating from the shoulders, not the wrist, not the elbows. 2 more. Now hold your hand palms facing up to the sky, bicep curl, and reach away. Curl it in, and reach away. Beautiful. You have 3. 2 more. The last one, hold that gold twist position, hug it in, and open. Squeezing the chest as you come in and open. You have 3, 2 more as you open. Make sure you're kneading the ribs, not letting your back arch. Last one. Hold your arms in the goalpost. Pull the elbows into the ribs, squeezing your back, and then push all the way up to a Y. Squeeze it in, push away. Squeeze it in, press away. Make sure you have a slight bend in your knees. You're not locking them out. 2 more. Last one. Bring your arms down for a moment, roll the shoulders back. Now flip your hand palms so they're facing forward. You're gonna bicep curl the arms halfway up, all the way down. Keep those elbows into you, halfway up, all the way down. Again, halfway up, all the way down. Let those light weights feel heavy. How do you do that? You can track, just like everything you're doing with the core. You want to get that mind-body connection. 2 more. Now hold halfway, wrists and elbows are in line. Take it all the way up, weights towards the shoulders, resist it down. So I don't want to see your elbows swinging forward. Keep your elbows to your ribs. All the way up, halfway down, squeezing the biceps. You have 4, 3, 2, full range of motion. All the way down, all the way up. Now as you get tired, don't speed it up. Don't use momentum. Control. Quality over quantity reps. You have 3 more. 2 more. The last one, you hold it halfway, tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You hold, rotate out and in. So you're rotating from the back, the muscles right by your bra line, those posture muscles. Open up and in. You have 4, 3, 2 more. Now hold it wide, wide bicep curls. In, in. You got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your arms down, roll the shoulders back. Nice work. So you can either stay on the mat to challenge your belly or step off to your right or left. Your arms are going to go straight in line with your shoulders. You're going to take a big deep inhale, pressing your arms back behind your hips, squeezing the muscles right by your bra line. Your heels stay down to start and forward. You look to the right, glide your left shoulder down. You look to the left, expanding your chest. You look center, arms go back up to shoulder height. Inhale, arms go back behind your hips, squeeze your back. You look to the left, expand your chest. You look to the right, holding your breath. You look center, exhale, arms go back up. One more time, press those arms out, squeezing your back. You look right. You look left. You look center, exhale, arms up. This time, you're gonna press back behind your hips and lift your heels up. You hold, looking straight ahead. Can you open up your collarbones a little wider? Exhale, lower the heels and lift the arms. Again, press those arms all the way back behind you. Lift your heels, super glue the heels together. Just find that balance, long neck. Lower the heels, lift the arms. One more time. You press the arms back, you hold. Now pressing through those posture muscles. Your collarbones getting wider, pulling down your back and hold. Look straight ahead. Imagine I just took a string and pulled the crown of your head up to the sky and you grew 1 final inch throughout this hour. You exhale, lower the heels down, roll the shoulders back, right arm stays down, bend your left elbow, reach the arm up to the sky, push through the left heel as you let that right weight pull down towards the mat. Bend the left elbow, the left arm down, right arm goes up, push through that right heel to anchor you. As you let that weight pull down on the left hand, reach that right arm up, pull the right shoulder down, bend your right elbow, bring your arms down, roll the shoulders back 3 times, and you are done. Thank you so much. I hope to see you guys on Tuesday and Wednesday and Saturday next week. Thank you guys. You guys did awesome. Thanks, Andrea. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the hot
Thank you.
weather. Wear your mask, stay safe. Love y'all.